Well, I think we have some of the best fathers in the entire world right here at Life Share Church. And that's why we're celebrating Father's Day. So I hope you feel special today. And I want to remind you that you're very important to your children. God has uniquely called you to be the most influential person in the life of your children. Forget those influencers on YouTube. You're more important. Forget those guys and gals on YouTube. You are much more important if we'll kind of just think about our life and our kids and our family and what God has called us to do. I was reminded of the power of influence coming from a father on Friday. It's interesting, as Father's Day was coming up and I knew I was going to speak, I love when the Lord gives me a real life illustration. So me, Josh Lewis, and Derrick Wong right over here, our youth pastor, went and played a little golf at Riverside. And we go out there, and we thought it was going to be a threesome. Then all of a sudden, we see a young lady walk up, and she was going to walk the course. You see, we don't walk the course. We ride a golf cart. It's hard enough to play golf, let alone walk. And we're like, oh, interesting. And the starter says, hey, listen, we want to add a fourth person to your team. Is that okay? I'm like, yeah, sure, absolutely. Well, she comes over very respectfully and shakes all of our hands and tells us her name is Micah. And she's got her little Health Careers shirt on because she's a graduate of Health Careers High School. And immediately we started to get a little nervous because we realized we're going to be playing against a girl. And we were like, how good is this girl? And then we find out that she just received a scholarship to Our Lady of the Lake University. She's on the golf team, and she's got a full ride. And she's not hitting from the red tees, she's hitting from the white tees with the men. I said, go ahead, Josh, you go first. And I don't know what happened to Josh, but I think it was that he didn't want to get beat by a girl. But he just knocked it down the fairway about 350 yards. I was like, yeah, that's my man right there. And then this girl hits, I'm not kidding, she outdrove Josh. And it was just so smooth. You know, she had perfect form and everything. But here's the coolest thing. Her dad was right there with her. He was her caddy. And as we went along, we found out that he invested $1,400 in her golf clubs. Yeah, that's not too shabby. That's pretty good. PGX or whatever they were, something like that. And it's funny, on the first hole, Josh kept doing good. I'm picking on Josh because he's not here. He's watching online. And he hit a good chip, and her dad said, oh, good shot. And I couldn't resist. I said, yeah, he wants to go to Our Lady of the Lake too. So we had a good laugh. We found out they were from the Philippines. And Derrick said, my mom spent some time in the Philippines. I said, my mom spent some time in the Philippines, in Manila. And then Josh said, yeah, I've got some Manila folders at work. So anyway, he's my laughter therapist. So it's fun to get out there and have a good time. But here's the thing, her dad was with her. That's what dads do, right? Yeah. We invest in our kids' future. And this was a happy dad because he's probably going to be saving about $50,000 to $100,000 on college if he could only spend $1,400 on the golf clubs. He had a vision that he said his son and his wife didn't even have yet. The son was like, Dad, that's a lot of money to spend on my sister. How about me? But he was there for his daughter and coaching his daughter all the way through. So you can never underestimate the powerful influence of a father. Fathers, I want to encourage you today. And that's what dads do, and that's what you've done for your children because you love them. You love them. So with that great example before us, I want to give you just a few quick thoughts. And here's the topic. Fathers, I want to share with you how you can be your child's greatest influencer.